Hello there. Wow. Perfect. Wonderful. Well done.
Okay.
What's up, everybody? The Nintendo Beast here, jumping back into Animal Crossing here on the GameCube. I've noticed something weird on my GameCube lately. At first I thought it was just like a regular old, like, issue with the disc being dirty, because, you know, so the standard error message comes up. It says, this disc is unreadable, yada yada yada. But then when you pop the hood on the console, it's not spinning, and, like, distinctly I remember as a kid, when you pop that hood open, the disc will be spinning like crazy, and it'll slowly slow down. Yes, it's raining, and we don't have to time travel for it this week, guys. We're in good shape. But yeah, so then all I did this time was, like, like last week, this happened. I cleaned the disc off, blew on it, you know, rubbed it on my shirt, the usual. And then after that, I just popped it back in, tried it again, and it worked fine. This time, I didn't even, like, blow on it or anything, or try to clean it in any capacity. I just popped the disc out and put it right back in, and it worked fine. So I'm almost more nervous that it's, like, not a matter of, like, oh, my Animal Crossing disc is scratched up or something. I'm almost more afraid that it's like, oh boy, here comes another problem with my GameCube, since the battery has already died on the internal clock, which I have to get replaced, as you guys know. I'm just nervous that, like, oh god, maybe now the disc spinner thing isn't working correctly. We'll see. Right now, as far as I'm concerned, right now the games are working fine. It's just a matter of getting the thing started. It's like a lawnmower, I guess. I don't know. Once it's started, but it's tricky getting started. I don't know. We'll see over time, I suppose. But anyway, let's get into Animal Crossing, shall we? Notice for John. Now your home can be your castle. Enhance the beauty of the regal bed, dresser, wardrobe, vanity, sofa, table. Okay, cool. Whatever. Tom Nook. Pond lantern. What are you waiting for? Artwork is actually what I'm waiting for. And I'm assuming because since you advertised that last thing, that artwork isn't on the menu today. Can I assume that? Also, the rainy season wasn't supposed to be till the end of June, and it's mid-May, and it's downpouring outside. Okay. Yeah, you lost me, Nook. There's no artwork here today. So that's what we're doing in this game right now, in this Let's Play. Right now, we're working towards two things. So the bugs are done. Fossils are done. Art is not done, and fish are not done. Coelacanth, it is the one of the two fish that we're looking for right now is the coelacanth, which is why we've been time traveling. Started last week, actually, here on the Let's Play. Started time traveling for rainy days and or artwork. Today, we just signed in, and it's a rainy day, so perfect. We can spend the entire episode looking for this coelacanth. Unfortunately, that means we're not gonna have a chance to look for art today, because today there is no art for sale. But I'm okay with that. If we can accomplish one thing, I'm happy. I do feel like I should check. I'm gonna pluck all these weeds as I see them so they don't overgrow and get out of hand. But I do think I should check to ensure that coelacanth are available all day. I think they are. Do that every time too. I always flub the first catch of the day. Come on. Ah, I blew it. Flubbed the first two, actually. Okay, now, next time, third one's the charm. Third fish is going to be the one that we catch. None of these shadows are striking me as, you know, extremely large anyway. And I'm pretty sure the coelacanth is supposed to be a really, really large, like an extra large shadow. But we'll see. Alright, so there's a barred knife job. Not a bad fish to start with. Some money in my pocket right now. Oh yeah, also, we're still paying off debt. So, there's that as well. So even if we're catching fish that we don't particularly need, well, sea bass isn't going to get us anywhere in terms of paying off debt, but okay, what is this guy? Oh, we got over here. Oh, I blew it. Oh my god, I'm such a spaz. Animal Crossing fishing is supposed to be relaxing, and it's just like... I don't want to say it's never been relaxing, but it's not especially relaxing to me, because I'm a spaz, and I either reel it in way too soon, or, like, don't reel it in at all. So that would have been a situation... Had that not been a boot, that would have been a situation where I reeled it in too late. But luckily for me, 'twas just a boot, and therefore I caught it. It was willing to tug on my line all day, if it had to. There we go. Alright, we got a red snapper. There's some money. Hold on, hold on. I do appreciate that there are, like, no small shadows right now. I accidentally reeled that in. It was a red snapper, though. I spazzed, and I reeled that in before it actually bit, but my brain misfired, and it bit down on my line at the exact same time, apparently. And the rest is history. This feels like another boot. Oh, it's a red snap, or not a red snapper, a sea bass. So might as well be a boot. I think they're worth about the same. Nothing. Okay. How much space do I have? So I have one more spot left in my pocket. However... Ooh, that was quicker than I expected. It's a sea bass! However, I can always exchange things for sea bass. I don't care, so... So now that my pockets are full, I think I have 2, maybe 3 sea bass. Up in them pockets of mine. This fish is just being a jerk. Like, intentionally just being a jerk. Yeah, I have 3 sea bass that I can... Ooh, that was another spaz. It's always a red snapper. When I accidentally tweak out and I reel it in too soon, it's always a red snapper for some reason. This one. Get out of here, sea bass. This way, at least when I get up to Nooks to sell it all, I'll have a pocket full of fish that are actually worth money and worth my time. That time I didn't spaz quick enough, apparently. I believe that someday I'll catch a coelacanth. I think the other one that I need to catch is a stringfish. Oh, I did it again. Is it a red snapper? No, it's a sea bass. I'm getting so stupidly lucky. I'd be dropping so many more of these fish if I wasn't just getting stupidly lucky, and the exact moment that I spaz is the exact moment that they bite for some reason. But yeah, I think the other fish I need to catch is a stringfish, which is only available in the winter. So I'll have to time travel for that then. But I figured since it's the rainy season, I might as well try for this coelacanth now. Dude. Now you just became a river fish. I was gonna say, if it actually is a river fish, I'm gonna be kind of pissed. Red snapper. Swap. At least it's not a sea bass. Am I right? Yeah, release that sea bass into the river. Blew it. Spazzed. How about this one? Oh my god, that one bit so fast. That would have been the perfect one for me to spaz on. Okay. Well, we'll go up with one sea bass in my pocket. That's fine. Could have potentially gotten something better, but, you know. Just acknowledging the lack of snails as well. I remember the everlasting hunt for the snail in this Let's Play series, and how stupidly difficult it was to find one, for some reason. I know you're not going to buy the boot. I'm going to sell that. I'm going to sell that. I'm going to keep that. Clear up a little bit of extra pocket space here. 18,500, which puts us at 21,528 bells. Ayy. Rock and roll, baby. Let's go. Let's go catch some more fish, shall we? See if we can catch a coelacanth today. I think the coelacanth is probably the hardest fish in the game to catch. Despite it weirdly not being like, I would have expected it to be like down here with the Arapaima. Because that's where it is in all the other Animal Crossing games. It is the most rare fish, I believe. And so they put it at the end of the list. In this one, it seems like everything... Well, I can't even... Actually, you know what? I take that back. To say this one, it seems like it goes in alphabetical order, but Arapaima would not be at the end of the list if that was the case. So... Alright, back to that barred knife jaw grind. Off to a good start on this second batch. I'm feeling lucky today. I'm feeling like we might come across a coelacanth. I'm feeling like we might have already come across a coelacanth and I might have just spazzed it away. But, you know. Boom. This is going to be a big money pocket right now. I can tell right now. Barred knife jaw followed by red snapper. As long as we can stay away from those sea bass. Which I know we can't, but... Especially since this one's right here. Boom, there it is. Speak of the devil and it shall appear. There's the sea bass. Alright, who's next? Who's next? Spazzed. I don't know why I'm like this. I don't know what misfiring in my brain is just like, press the button! Press the button now! It looked at you! Like, I guess in, I think it's the visual cues. The visual cues just trip my brain up a little bit, right? In future Animal Crossing games, I can, like, literally, and this helps for some reason, if I close my eyes, and I just listen for the little, sounds, and then I hear the splashing, I'm like, ooh, splash, reel it in, right? But, like, I think it's watching it, like, visually watching it, like, boom, boom. Like, that's what's nerve-wracking, and that's what, like, gets me. I'm just like, oh, is it this time? Oh, no, it's this time. Like, if I'm listening to it and my eyes are closed, I'm, like, focusing on listening for that sound, listening for it to the game to essentially say, press the button, right? Whereas in this game, that sound doesn't really exist. I mean, the difference between, like, the nibbles and the actual bite are so insignificant. Like, there's so little of a difference. See, that there is no difference, actually. So it's all visual in this game, and that's why I think I have the hardest time with this game, reeling the fish in. Because, like, again, my brain is just like, oh, it's darting. Press the button. It's darting towards your bobber. Or I, like, really try to be patient and, you know, completely miss my opportunity altogether. It gets away because I pressed the button too late. It's always one of those two things. It's rare that I... Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think visually the pressure builds, or like the tension builds. But when I'm just listening for the sound and I can close my eyes and just listen to the sound, the tension doesn't build as much. What the heck is happening, dude? And also, because I'm talking, I'm like halfway thinking about what I'm talking about. Halfway. And halfway thinking, like, okay, I gotta catch this fish. And sometimes when I'm talking, like, if I focus really hard right now, I might do better. He says, knowing that he's probably gonna miss this fish, too. That was a spaz. And it's a red snapper again. I only catch red snapper when I spaz. That is a fact. But yeah, I can't give myself credit for that. I pulled it too early and it just happened to be lucky. That one was okay. Alright, red snapper. I'll openly admit when there's a clean catch versus like I spazzed and the game still gave it to me. And obviously when I fail, that speaks for itself. I almost spazzed there. So there's a game on Nintendo 64. It's well, actually, I think it's Pokemon Stadium 2. There's a mini game, right? Oh, you know what? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Pokemon Stadium 2. They both have mini games, but I think it's Pokemon Stadium 2. There's the EV Dash or whatever it is. Hold up. There we go. There's a mini game where it's like, and you walk around. That music plays. You walk around as an Eevee, right? And you control an Eevee. And then when the thing lifts up, you try to press the button as quickly as possible, right? To dart in and get the fruit in the middle before the other players do. It's like Mario Party type things, right? And so sometimes it like fakes you out. So instead of being like, you're walking around, music stops playing, and the thing lifts up, and you have to dart in. Sometimes it just, like, tweaks, so that it, like, to trick people into going then, because then you run into it, you get knocked out, basically, and you can't get back into it when it actually pulls up the second time. Super fun game, super frustrating, but super fun, as most, I feel like, mini-games are. Mini-games and party games like that, but the reason I bring that up is because, like, that's what that last fishing situation was. I, like, almost spazzed, but I restrained myself, right? I saw it, like, I was like, oh, no. But then it bit, like, the next nibble, and my brain wasn't caught up yet, and therefore I missed it. And I pulled too late. That was a long-winded explanation of a Pokemon Stadium minigame from Nintendo 64, just to explain slightly what just unfolded on screen in front of you. So, you know, I apologize. It was a bit unnecessarily long-winded, I think, for the for the situation, but it's fine. Why can't I get this frickin' fish? Why is this being a jerk? Come on now. That is perfect. It's going to turn around, too. Oh, we got it. I was going to say, if it's a sea bass after all that work and effort, like, be mad. There was a big old fish over here. But I left the acre, so it might be gone. Yeah. Let's cast a line out there and see. Yeah, it's gone. I mean, it wasn't, like, especially large. If I thought it was especially large, I would have tried for it, but freaking sea bass. I'd like to believe that the shadow is going to be identifiable. Actually, I don't know. I don't know if I'd like to believe that or not. Because if I choose to believe that this shadow is going to be, like, identifiably large compared to the other fish, then it's also choosing to believe that I haven't seen one yet, which is disheartening. If I choose to believe the shadow is going to be the same as, like, the sea bass and the red snapper and what have you, that could mean that I've already seen a coelacanth and I just blew it, which sucks, but makes me feel a little bit better, because, like, at least that means that I've seen one, and it's only a matter of time before I see another, and then eventually I'll just catch it, or catch one. Whereas if I have not even seen one yet, that's extremely disheartening. Alright, how about you, Big Hoss? Are you a sea bass? That was just a genuinely solid reel in. That was a good catch. I'll give myself credit for that one. Swap it with the sea bass. A sea bass. Okay. Haven't caught a boot yet. I believe it's time. It's high time to catch a boot. It's a lot of red snapper. That's a pocket full of red snapper. Maybe I can catch one more. It's snapper season, boys and girls. Snapper season. Now I'm seeing nothing. There are no... I've officially overfished the ocean here. Crap, dude. Nibbled right away. See, that's the kind of thing where I'm just like, coelacanth, question mark? Maybe. We don't know. We'll never know. Crap, that was a bad throw. Coelacanth, come on. Freaking sea bass. Freaking sea bass. Let it go. Okay. We're gonna keep on going down the beach here. Come on. Come on, dude. Yes. There's another red snapper. It's official. This is a money pocket now. Throw that sea bass back in there. I guess I'll continue. You know, just in case. I see a massive shadow. That just begs me to reel it in. You. What are you? I blew it. Spazzed right away. Wish there was some kind of playbook that was like coelacanth. They bite first time. First nibble every time. So if you have a suspicion, get ready to reel it in. Ooh! I think a barred knife jaw is actually more valuable than a red snapper. Gonna drop that there. It's fine. I'll pick that up then when I come back down. Because I want money. I want to get that maximum coinage. That's what we're talking about today. That's what the name of the game is. Since catching a coelacanth is not happening right now. Blew it. Blew it. This thing looks kind of big, right? It's a freaking sea bass. Of course it is. I actually got a little bit hyped there for a second. Because when it went sideways, it looked pretty long. But I guess sea bass do that. Okay. Well, I'm going to run up and sell this this pocket full. And then I think that might be where we call it today, unfortunately. Otherwise, we're going to be spending just hours here searching for this freaking coelacanth. So another dud of a day. I mean, we will pay off some debt here. This. Oops. 34,000 bells. Heck yeah, brother. Alright, so we're up to 55,528 bells. Let me go collect that, See, this is just an endless cycle. I'm gonna run down here. I'm not gonna reel in a fish unless I think it has, like, legitimate potential to be a coelacanth. Like, if it's, like, a really noticeably husky boy, we'll whip that thing out. But otherwise, that looks not big. Not big enough. Not big enough! I'm just here to pick up my thing that I dropped, really. You could be... If you're a sea bass or a boot, I'm gonna be pissed. Just know that. Yeah, this isn't big enough. This isn't big enough, is it? Certainly being a jerk. It's a sea bass, I'm gonna be mad. Alright, it's a barred knife jaw, at least there's that. Excuse me, jeez. My throat is so dry. What are you? What does it say? How dare you turn your back to me? It's a frickin' sea bass. Alright, throw it back. I know I can't, because my pockets aren't full, but throw it back anyway. Be gone. And never come back. Let me just look at this again. Turn for me. Of course you're not going to turn. That would make life too easy. It's a red snapper. Alright, well at least there's money. I got my thing, right? Yeah, okay. Like, I came down here just to pick up my dropped item, my pink tree model. Wanted to make sure I got that. Okay. Okay, so that's where we'll leave it. In sheer disappointment today. No art. Specifically, no coelacanth either. That's what we spent the day doing. So the quest for the coelacanth is officially underway here in Animal Crossing on GameCube. Let me run up and pay off some debt quick, so we can have made some kind of progress today and feel good about that. But thank you so much for watching. Let me make a deposit here. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to my channel here. I know how much money I owe. Ring that bell for notifications. Let's do 50,000. Smash the like button on this video. Leave me a comment in the comment section below. I upload new Animal Crossing videos, 5 of them, every single Friday. I upload new video content to the channel Monday through Friday, every single weekday of every single week. But then on Fridays, I upload 1 new episode for my ongoing Let's Play series for each of the 5 main Animal Crossing games in the franchise. So if you want to check out all of that good stuff, make sure you're subscribed and receiving notifications. Smash the like button on this video, like I said, and leave me a comment in the comment section below. But until next time, I am the Nintendo Beast. Thank you so much for watching.